school that I went to was actually like, it was really competitive. It was a magnet high school. So like I really wanted to go to this magnet high school because it would just provide me like a better education than like my local high school would. And so I mean it was far from my house. I had to commute like half an hour every day, like just going one direction to get to the high school. But like it was definitely really good. I mean I didn't have like the highest GPA at my high school. I also didn't have the highest like SAT scores at my high school. But like I would say that I was definitely more involved like in the music community, like in my county, and I was just like really involved with like student groups. Like I studied Russian in high school. And I was like really involved like in the Russian community like at my high school. So like I just got like really involved with like a lot of communities, and like I didn't like I wasn't the kind of like a lot of students at my high school would just try and be involved with like 10 activities just so they could say, oh, I did this and I did this and I did this, but I didn't really do that much in the activities, but I just did this and this and this and this and this. But like I only picked a few things, but I did like a lot within those activities, and I really spent a lot of time like with music and a lot of time like with Russian. So I think that's one thing that just distinguished me from like everyone else from my high school that was applying, because I mean like there were a lot of people applying with like 4.3 GPAs, perfect SAT scores, but they weren't accepted here because like the only thing that they have to show for themselves are just grades and test scores, and that's about it. And like the thing is, colleges like to see students that can achieve high grades and can get test scores, but they also want like people. They want people to come to campus. They don't just want like, they don't want 1,400 freshmen that are just going to study and get good grades. Because like what is that going to do for a community? Like if you have a community of people that only study, like I mean that's just really boring. Like yeah, I would leave. Like I would transfer and go somewhere else because it's going to be boring. But like if you could have a community with people that are like really passionate about studying, but also are like really involved with communities, because like all of us here, like we're all like involved with some kind of community on campus, and we all just like, I don't know, there's a lot of things going on campus, and so like yeah, that's definitely one thing I recommend is do try your best to get really good grades, because that is really important. That is probably like one of the biggest like factors, but also just like being really involved with like student groups or really involved in activities that you care about.